I've got to get my notebook because I wrote notes. I'm like prepared for this. Makes it sound like dire straits, like, oh, I'm prepared to give a speech about my YouTube content because it's just not okay, and I'm a terrible YouTuber. I can't even call myself a YouTuber or a content creator. Oh, woe is me. Anyway, this is not a self-pity party. This is just me talking to you guys about my content. Once again, I don't know how many videos like this are on my channel. Honestly, I just feel like every other month, like every few months, I'm just like, hey guys, I'm alive and I'm struggling and I'm unwell and everything sucks. Moving on. Hi guys, how's it going? Yeah, how's it going? I'm great. I'm fine. I'm wonderful. I've literally been unwell for like all of this year, all of 2026. It feels like I've just not been 100% in myself, like my physical self, which also affects my mental state, and it all just kind of goes together and makes everything 100 times worse. And because of that, it feels like I've not accomplished anything so far this year. We're in May now. I'm recording this on the 1st of May. Let it be May. I can't do this. I'm so unserious. Or subscribe to this channel for the ghost stories, or the makeup I used to do, or the writing stuff I used to do. And I even did Marvel videos, you know, MCU content a bit ago. Because I was really into the MCU, especially when the Loki series came out. Because I have ADHD, I have hyperfixations, and it gets annoying because then I'm like, well, I don't find the ghost stories interesting anymore, even though I do. And when I do them, I do have fun creating those videos because I really like paranormal stuff, right? And that's probably not going to change. But I'm just like, my ADHD makes it so difficult for me to just focus on one thing and like have a niche, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. The ADHD paralysis, we'll get into that, because that's what's been really hindering me from creating content and doing anything, to be honest. Like, it's difficult because I end up just not wanting to do anything and like physically just being stuck, it feels. And I'll be like, let's record a video, but then I'm like, but then I get anxious about it and I get frustrated, and then I sit and just be like, right, go on. And if you don't have ADHD, you probably won't understand this. You probably just say, oh, well, you're just lazy, that's laziness. It's like, no, it's not the same thing. It's really not the same thing, and I wish people would understand that, because I feel like a lot of the times, especially with kids who have ADHD, they get told that they're lazy so much, and sometimes kids can be lazy and just don't want to do things. Fair enough. But then other times, if they have ADHD, and if they have the type I have, or so I have combination ADHD, which is hyperactivity and ineffective. Whatever. The ineffectiveness is what causes the like shutting down, laziness, the paralysis, and it's just kind of like complete opposite of what you might assume people with ADHD are like. The hyperactivity and the hyper kids and the naughty kids, you know. But the ineffectiveness makes it sometimes completely physically impossible to do anything and move. And it's just, I'm not gonna, as I said, this isn't a self-pity party. It is annoying, don't get me wrong, and it's so frustrating, and sometimes it just makes me want to cry. But what's the point in that? You know, what's the point in pitying myself when this is just the reality of my life right now? Anyway, so the paralysis makes it so I'm incapable of doing things sometimes. And it's not an excuse. And then I have the chronic fatigue and there's the exhaustion and the constant illnesses I'm trying to fight, which I am feeling better, touch wood. I'm still not well. My voice is still kind of not all there. And I'm just not feeling well. Like literally lost my voice completely the other day. And I was just in bed and I'm like, I can't talk and I feel really shit and everything's terrible. I actually couldn't even say that. Like, my voice completely went. So yeah, it's been great. It's been wonderful. And then the exhaustion and the mental health and everything, it makes it so that I feel like I just can't get out of bed. And then I also feel like there's nothing to get me out of bed. Like, I don't have anything to get out of bed for. Like, I'm unemployed, right? Because of my health. Like, it wasn't a choice. It's just something I had to do. It was the last thing I wanted to do. And I hate it because I feel like I'm just stuck and I'm just going with emotions, and every day feels like it's the same. And it's so depressing and it makes you feel so hopeless and it's horrible. And I wish people would realise that when it comes to disabled people, like, we don't choose this. Why would anyone choose to live like this? Like, you know, yes, there are a few people out there who cheat the system and, you know, don't want to work, so they bullshit their way through PIP assessments, which honestly good for, I can't believe they can actually get away with it. Anyway, because like me and my family, like my parents are disabled, right? They both have severe mobility issues, and even they have a hard time getting PIP. I'm not going to go on a rant about the benefits system in this country. Let's move on. This video is just me babbling on about like why I can't make content, or not why I can't, but why I struggle so hard to get anything done. And I think the major issue with me, right, is I need deadlines. I need like consequences. So for instance, when I was working and when I was at university, I had deadlines. I had to, like, at uni, I had to complete my work. I had to get up and go to uni or I'd fail, right? At work, I had to get up and go to work or I'd lose my job. You know, I had deadlines for things. I had to do things. And I thrive in that kind of environment. Honestly, like when I have like deadlines and when I actually have to get stuff done because I have consequences, then I get shit done. And right now, I don't have any like deadlines. I don't have a deadline. You know, I don't have consequences for these kind of actions right now. When I'm thinking about it, I'm like, what are the consequences of me continuing on like this? One, I will literally be living in this house forever with my parents. Two, I will not be making any money, so I will literally be on the poverty line forever, you know, because those on benefits in poverty, you know, we're the lower class, we're not even working class because we're not working, you know. Just the hard truth of it. And I'm not making money, so I will never make any money, and I won't be able to have a house of my own. I won't be able to do all the things that I want to do. I won't be able to actually experience life to its fullest because I'll be stuck here. Right? That's what it feels like. So that's the consequences. But because I have ADHD, those consequences feel like they are so far in the future that it doesn't matter, and I don't have to deal with that right now because they're so far in the future. With me, with ADHD, I'm not saying everyone with ADHD is like this, everyone's different, but for me, I need like immediate consequences. So for instance, when I was at uni, if I didn't do an essay, I would fail that module and it would affect my overall grade. So that's an immediate consequence. When I was at work, if I didn't show up, I'd get sacked. Immediate consequence, you know? If I didn't do a task that I had to do, that would have like a snowball effect, and therefore it's an immediate consequence. Whereas right now, I have no immediate consequences, and so my brain isn't wired. Like I've written here, it is kind of like I need to be in a constant state of stress, and I feel like that is part of having ADHD, where we feel like we need to be in a constant state of stress to be able to do anything. Like we need to have these like immediate consequences right there in front of us. We need to have these deadlines because if we don't get the shit done. And again, that's not laziness, that is just how we're like wired, unfortunately. It's really difficult to live like this sometimes, like not to be dramatic, but it feels just like I'm completely stuck, right? Completely stuck, and I need like not deadlines, because even if I tell myself, okay, we're going to make at least one video a week, and I'm going to tell my viewers that we're going to make one video a week, I will probably let myself and you guys down. But unfortunately, that's not like a major consequence in my head. That's not saying that I would feel good about that, and I don't care about the people who watch my content, and I don't want to feel disappointed in myself, and like I've disappointed others. It's the worst feeling in the world. But then again, I'm also like, it's not a heavy consequence, or it's not a bad enough consequence for my brain to just rewire itself and be like, okay, we're literally going to get into action, you know? And also the fatigue and all the physical health stuff also get in the way, because I'll wake up feeling exhausted. Doesn't matter how much I sleep. I can sleep like 12 hours and I will literally feel like I've not slept some days. And people say, oh, don't sleep that long because whatever. But I can't get myself up. Like I can't wake up. Like I will put on 100 alarms, and if I don't have anywhere to go, I will not wake up, because I'm like, no, I actually need more sleep. So I don't get up. I can't wake up. And when I do get up, I'm already exhausted. And if I'm unwell, I'm even worse. Anyway, this video is just me trying to say that I really, really, really want to make content. Like I really want to. And I also need more flavour in my content, because if I do just one kind of thing, my ADHD is like, okay, I'm bored. I don't want to do this anymore. So I need to mix it up. And I'm going to go into that in another video. I was going to record that video after this, but my voice is kind of going, so I might do that later. Because I do have ideas and I've already created some stuff. And with that, that is it for this video. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you stick around, because I'm really going to try. Really, really going to try, okay? Oh, I just need like I kick up my ass. Like, I need to be in that, like, stress. I need to be in a state of stress, but not like bad stress. No, I need that kind of get up and go, kind of, not get up and go, but like I need to just push. If you don't do this, this is going to happen. Maybe I should just remind myself every day, but then that's putting like so much pressure on myself, but also I need that. Finding a balance just in any aspect of your life is so difficult. Why is it so hard to be a human? Why is society like this? And I'm not gonna just go into a rant. Anyway, that is it. So I will be seeing you soon, and take care of yourself. Drink some water. Get out in the sun if you can, and have a nice day.